Welcome, Virgo, to your beginning of the month of September reading. Hope you guys are doing great out there. Welcome back, all subscribers. Anyone new to my channel, welcome, welcome. Hope your friends are doing great. If you guys like this, please like and subscribe. Okay. Let's do this. Virgo. Getting straight into your energy. This energy is what you are thinking and feeling, and the energy surrounding you. Okay. Have the Tower coming out. Okay, Virgo. Taking the Oracle cards. We're going to clarify on the Tower. This card is not only going to clarify on the Tower, but it's going to clarify on the entire reading. So, this card has to be perfect. This is a general reading, so whatever does not resonate with you, please throw away. This reading cannot resonate with everyone. Wish it could. So, okay. Truth is coming out, guys. Truth. Truth of the matter is, it's like the truth of the matter is you are having a tower. Something is disrupting your life. You're either bailing out of something or something chaotic has occurred. Something you feel like is uncontrollable at this time. Let's go straight into the present situation, near past situation, and the near future situation. Near past is going to tell us how you got into this tower. Fertility is the same as prosperity, and it's upside down. It's also the Empress card coming in upside down with emotional loss coming up. In the near past, you have your, wow, foundation and achievements upside down. That is your law and attraction card. And in the near future, you have material, spiritual prosperity, but it looks like you're in the waiting game. So we'll figure out why those are there. Going straight to foundations and achievements, it's showing your law and attraction card. Your manifestations are upside down. Feeling like you're not standing on a solid foundation as well. It's like you lost your footing somewhere along the line, and your hopes and dreams were not going the way you had planned them to go, or maybe the way you were law and attracting. Okay, guys, let's clarify on that. Seven of Cups upside down. Faith. It's like you didn't perceive. Find the Hierophant. There we go. You see that card go flying, guys? That is for you. Moving. Chariot moving. It feels like two scenarios with the Hierophant sitting here. Either you were overconfident in your faith, or you didn't have enough. For some reason, with it sitting on top of the Seven of Cups, I'm just thinking you did not keep enough faith. Like, maybe there was a belief system in you, but maybe you had this wishy-washy, it's that earth sign like attitude. I'm gonna go get it. I'm super gonna get it. And then, oh, it's not coming. Earth signs have a problem with that, going back and forth. It just feels like it's like you lost faith within the communication. I just feel like you were super manifesting at one time. Because look, we have the Chariot moving forward. You have the law on attraction, right? In chakras, we learn, right, that the law on attraction is what keeps the Chariot going. But you have to have complete faith, right? Because you don't want any negative energy. And it just feels like over here it became overwhelming. It was like it wasn't coming to you fast enough. You were supposed to keep the faith alive, and it feels like you lost communication and started having disbelief that this Chariot was even moving. It's like you gave up on your law and attraction. It became so overwhelming that you lost your faith, where you should have kept the faith to keep the Chariot moving. It just seems like chaotic things just kept occurring. Things just were overwhelming. And when things happen like that, when they're out of our control and they feel like I don't have control over this, you start becoming indecisive. The positive energy starts moving into negative energy. Then it's kind of like with the page upside down, you kind of lose contact within your own self, right? Let alone the universe itself. Because you don't understand, like, where's this going? You know, if it's a relationship, it's like I'm feeling unwanted. If it's finances or something like this or whatever it's resonating with, take it how it resonates. It causes irritability. It causes unwantedness. It causes you to not understand what is going on around you. Because God only knows, right? What the unknown has for me. What's next around the corner? It just feels like with the Seven of Cups upside down, it's like, then this happened, and then that happened, and it was just kind of like a snowball effect before it just became an avalanche over here with the Tower. So it almost feels like you've continued to keep feeling the snowball effect. I do believe somewhere in the past, after this near past, this recent past, you were manifesting. You were completely on top of belief and having faith that everything was going your way, and then just one thing happened and it just pummeled down. And that's pretty much how you got to the Tower. With the fertility over here and the Empress upside down, it's like you're not feeling any prosperity, whether it, you know, like I said, whether this is love or finances, however it is, could be anything. But you just feel like your prosperity is completely turned upside down. It almost feels like, this feels like you feel, I don't, because of the truth over here, I'm feeling like you understand the truth of it all. I don't really feel like there's any in denial that this is happening. You know it's happening. You know it's occurring. And it's occurring very fast. I just think that it's got you sliding. I feel like it's almost like you falling off this avalanche. Instead of like the avalanche coming at you, I feel like you're actually on the avalanche and you're like falling with it. You know, in some cases, you know, when we have towers, a lot of times we're standing under the avalanche and it just hits us and we're like, where'd that come from? But this one, it feels like I said, like a snowball effect. You've seen it occurring. So therefore, you're riding the avalanche down. And it feels very doomful for you. I feel this very much like dread, especially with the emotional loss here. Something you can't stop. No shelter from this avalanche. With the moon, it's like the perfect timing. You know, with the perfect timing with the moon sitting over here next to the law and attraction, this almost feels like this was going to happen whether or not you were going to stop it or not, guys. It's almost like this was a part of your test with the God card sitting here. Because it just feels like it was kind of a test to pick you up, a test for inspiration. Because, I mean, look, we have the truth, we have God, we have the chariot, we have law and attraction upside down, we have the moon, and it just feels very testy. Like the universe is testing you to see if you can get out of this, yeah, for the Fool, for the next chance. Take the leap of faith for the inspiration. This almost feels inevitable. There was nothing you could have law and attracted to do to get out of this. Focus on the new beginnings. That's it, sitting there. Focus on your faith, focus on your belief, and focus on continuing to law and attract. But it just feels like this is the new beginning that was meant for you. Perfect timing, new beginning, focusing. Yeah, see, bad luck. So you were getting out of, look at that, it's faded. It's faded that no matter what, this was a bad cycle that you were going through no matter what. You were trying to make better cycles anyways, but it's kind of like one of those things where it's like, no matter how much you're going to try to fix it, sometimes it's just meant to be. Sometimes it's the ending of this chapter, and this was the way that destiny was going to fall. It's just the way it was planned to happen. So you're going to take the leap of faith to get out of this bad cycle. This is what the Tower is. It almost feels like the universe was pushing you out of this cycle and you out of this, we're just going to say chapter. Okay, like the universe is pushing you out of a chapter, but you're hanging on to that page. You're not letting go of that page. So finally, the universe is like, no. And you're holding on with this page by the law and attraction. And finally, destiny was like, nope, you don't have a choice. So it's almost like it just was bound to happen. There are a lot of things that are bound to happen in our lives. Those cycles cannot continue to be this way forever. Otherwise, we don't grow. We can't change up things. We just sit. So yeah, it's going to be emotional loss. Causing emotional loss, some depression, knowing that you're having bad cycles, but you already know the truth. The truth is you already kind of seen, I believe half of you seen this happening before it even happened. I think that's why you're holding on to that page so tight. And the King of Pentacles, there you are. Bad cycles for Virgo. You guys also could be dealing with a Taurus, a Cancer, Libra, Pisces. There's, a lot of people on the board. But pretty much it's telling me bad, it ended. It's just ending bad cycles for you through your prosperity. Good thing about endings is there's always new beginnings. After a 9 comes new beginnings, right? So this is it. It's almost like, even though you have this emotional loss, somewhere deep down inside the truth that this chapter has already lost its luster one way or another. You're holding on to something because you didn't want it to change. But deep down inside, the truth is this has lost its luster. This is not going anywhere. I have not grown. I'm not going to grow anymore from this. Maybe you've already grown from this. But you're not going to grow any more from it because you've already learned what you need to learn from it. It's just comfortable. It was a comfortable place to be. And even if it wasn't the greatest place to be, it was still something you were trying to hold on to. And it pretty much feels like, okay, even when you know that you're not having the greatest cycles in your life, sometimes you think, oh my God, but it could be so worse. Well, here comes the worst. And this is what you were trying to hold on away from, right? Knight of Wands, ego, made you mad. You could have had, if this is a relationship, you could have had somebody who made you mad. Who made you mad. But it looks like you lost their luster for them anyways. Maybe the passion was gone within the relationship. You already knew that. But you were comfortable with this person. Could be an Aries. Healing with the Temperance and moderate. Good thing, though, about a Tower is if you look at it from a different perspective of not just the chaos, the overwhelming, the doomsday. If you take the leap of faith and focus on what good intentions might be able to come out of that and turn the wheel of fortune around, a lot of times the Tower can be very inspiring because it can teach you this is the way things are not going to be next time. Trying to pull you out of that area. Teaching. Towers are about teaching moments of a place you don't need to be. Yeah. God hit the Tower because he said you guys are done. Done. Okay, you can't go any further. It's over. Material, spiritual prosperity. Six of Pentacles upside down. Page of Wands. Knight of Wands. Well, that's good though. Because even though you might feel like, okay, I'm being a little stingy now with my money because I had financial, let's just say this is financial on this side, because I just had financial discount, I just went bankrupt, I just did whatever happened, right? Something horrible happened. I lost everything, something to that, you know, maybe I lost my job. There's so much money up here. But then there's a lot of cups too, so this could totally go two ways. But it's like in the near future, you're going to get this job, is what it feels like. I mean, look, you have material, spiritual prosperity. You're looking for this job. You're finding this job. You're holding on to all the little pennies that you have, stingily, looking out. But I love this card for that because it's showing that you're looking out. The inspiration is actually coming to you to figure out how to fix it, how to get a foot through that door. Where do I go next? So you get to look out and see what the next adventure, the new chapter is going to bring. And you're going to look for it and ride fast towards it. There is a waiting game, though, waiting. It is going to take some time, but at least you're thinking. You're thinking about the next step, looking out and beyond. If this is love, you're doing the same thing. You might be stingily holding on to your heart and your money, keeping your spiritual prosperity, no matter each one, keeping it strong within yourself. Looking out, again. Not just sitting around. I don't really know Virgo to sit around, though. Pretty much go-getters. Waiting game. Eight of Wands, waiting for this message. Are you waiting for a message from another person? You know, I mean, obviously it's another person. I don't mean it like that. You know, I mean from another loved one, right? Or, you know, are you waiting for another message from this new loved one that you're looking out at? Okay? Or are you writing towards this new job? You're putting out job interviews. You're doing this, you're doing that. However it is, it's you getting yourself back to where you need to be, leveling yourself up, aiming high for whatever it is that you need. Like I said, you're not just sitting around, okay? You're sitting around probably over here a little bit because, look, you have emotional loss. So, yeah, you're going to need some healing, some moderate time, some thinking about what's going on. But over here, you're actually taking a great action. You're saying, no, I'm not going to sit around like this. Okay, so waiting for this message to come through. Eight of Swords, this is going to take you, this message is going to take you out of the Eight of Swords. It's going to take away that blindfold of anxieties. Because yeah, just because you're out here looking around and trying to fix things doesn't mean you still don't have like insomnia and anxieties and all this conflict going around in your head, of course. So it's going to actually help get rid of the Eight of Swords, take you out of that, and give you some more realization about what is going on around you while you're waiting. You do have a waiting game, though. I find the waiting game. Strength. While you're waiting, you're going to be gaining more strength, because sitting on top of the Eight of Swords, you're going to start recognizing a lot more things around you that are going on than before. Okay? Yep, Four of Wands upside down. You're going to be realizing that, that you want passion and you don't have it. You want firm foundations, but you don't have it. I think you're also going to be starting that law and attraction again, trying to do that again, praying a lot, doing things like that with the spiritual prosperity over here. Trying to get back to your Ace of Coins, Ace of Pentacles. For a lot of you, this could be, like I said, more money for a lot of you. Something on that terms more than love. But like I said, we do have a lot of cups up here and the Four of Wands. But however it is, it's like you're going to be realizing everything. And everything is what? The truth of the matter. But you have to come to these realizations so that way you can get to the Ace of Pentacles. So then you can start feeling more promising and feeling like the universe can give you better cycles. Where there's a will, there's a way, right? And you have to take this energy. Yeah, you're going to have to take this energy as the Emperor. Put yourself up there and say, you know what? Where there's a will, there's a way. You could also have a dad or a grandpa or an uncle or somebody or an older friend helping you along this journey. Okay? Because I do see that as well. For some of you, you may have even lost your home and somebody is taking you in and helping you while you're on this journey. Okay, getting yourself back to the hopes and promises of yourself, of the things you can achieve, helping you achieve things. And this message here also could be somebody telling you that they're going to take you into their home, or they're going to help you out. They're going to give you money. They're going to help you financially, or, okay, if this is finances, because I really do see that. I do see this older gentleman over here helping you. Okay. Because for some of you, yes, I do see that you may have lost your home. And this person's going to help you. And this person could literally be this person rushing in to say, hey, you know what, I'm going to help you. Because I see that you're looking out and you're trying hard, and I want to help you. So, unfortunately, this card could also mean that you're homeless out there. And they notice that you're out there, and they're like, hey, where'd you go? And so they're going to help you. Okay? So, yeah, and this will be relieving. It's going to be a big relief for you to try to get back to your Ace of Pentacles, because having somebody help you or take you in when you've lost things is going to be a real relief, a real big relief for you. Okay? And look at this. It's going to inspire you. It's going to help you along your way. It's going to calm your mind, help you meditate even, more so. Because as you're out looking around, trying to figure out what you're supposed to do, yeah. And I just feel like for a lot of you, this person is going to be like your little angel at this time. Talk about angels. Look at that. Look at that, Archangel Michael coming out, telling you, communicate with the universe, keep communicating. Okay. So, and if it's on love, it's just being passionate, knowing where you need to be, taking back your throne, your heart, your securities, understanding what's going on, understanding that there's other things in the universe for you. There's other fish in the sea. Okay, and this will also give you the relief that you need as well. Okay. Okay. And I just love the Archangel Michael card coming out because I just said that. I said the angels are next to you. Here he is. And he is just telling you to have strength and use the intelligence that you have, and everything's going to be okay. Okay? Getting strong and using that logical thinking. Alrighty. And let's get an angel card for you guys. If you believe, well, I've said this whole thing, remember? It's had a lot of wishy-washiness. What also tended to be that some of you may have stopped the law of attraction from happening as well because of believing that it wasn't going to help, right? It's not here, it's not helping. So you stop the chariot, right? So we need to keep the chariot moving. Big happy changes will happen, okay? This doesn't last forever, okay? Now, here's a problem with the belief system. It doesn't last forever unless you what? Believe it does. So let's not keep in that energy, okay? Believe that there is something better out there. We all have tower moments, okay? And they're used to take us out of one area that no longer serves us so that we can get right, okay? And yes, some of them suck hard, okay? Like, seriously, okay? And it's like one of those things where it's like, well, it's better said that it's easy for you to say it. Yeah, I know, I've been there before, and I've had people tell me that too, and it's like, yeah, you just keep saying that, but you're not going through it. So, but this is the perfect timing, and like I said before, it did feel like the perfect timing for this to happen. So this tower is coming at the perfect timing for you to grow and to change it up. Okay. And if this was love and romance, let's just get some of those. I really feel for most of you, this is financial, has something to do with money. This one is stay optimistic about your love life. Keep the passion within yourself. And keep an open mind. I think this one is good for everybody because that will keep everybody understanding why, what, why is this happening? Any more? Any more cards? Financial and career. Yeah, I seen that. But I love the one at the bottom though. The one at the bottom is telling us new love. And I love that over for there because it kind of feels like, you know, maybe that Emperor coming in for those of you who, you know, need love, and this was a love reading for you. The Emperor's coming in to say, hey, you know, I understand you don't want passion, but let's build let's build a relationship. Okay? And that was the reading for you, my friends. And until next time, Virgo, peace and love. Bye-bye.